But a key part of any change agenda for this year has to focus on affordability. We must make Austin affordable for people who live in Austin. We need to build ladders of opportunity for communities that have historically been cut off. And if we're going to change in a way that promotes affordability, the Austin way, we're going to first have to have a clear-eyed talk about housing and housing supply. Where we build it, where we preserve it, where we keep it affordable, and how we make it easier to remodel and to build the housing stock that we need. The cost of housing is what takes the greatest chunk out of most family budgets in Austin. And it is this cost that is primarily responsible for driving people out of our city. For too long, we have treated housing like a game of musical chairs. When the music stops, too many people are vying for too few seats at the table, too few houses and apartments. Some people lose their place, while others bid up the prices. And we cannot sit by while Austinites are priced out of Austin, when young people have to leave Austin to start their families. And that's not right. The biggest problem with housing is that there's just not enough of it to go around. I'm here to tell you that the law of supply and demand and its impact on price applies even in Austin, Texas. We simply don't have enough housing supply to keep up with demand. And by not creating enough housing in Austin, we're pushing people out of town to cheaper housing in surrounding communities, adding to their commute and to our congestion and to everybody's expense. And as a consequence, home prices have hit a record high in Austin. The median price home in Austin is now $284,000. It's a lot of money. But look at San Francisco, we still have a little time. They say that our housing market is cooling off a little bit, but that only means that prices are going to rise less quickly if we do nothing but maintain the status quo. Experts tell us that 95,000 people are going to move into the Austin area by 2020. The experts also tell us that we will continue to grow by about 110 people a day. So to stabilize housing prices, we need to build at least 135,000 new housing units over the next decade so that supply more closely meets demand. And to do this, we're going to have to change the way we do things in Austin. In a few weeks, I hope the council adopts the strategic housing plan as a good start. Part of our problem, our challenge, is that our laws that tell us where and when and how we can build housing, our land development code, are convoluted and confusing and lack the tools that we need to really manage growth. Actually, over the last 30 years, our development code has been amended and written over so many times that it's a wonder anything gets built at all in this city. When it comes to our current land development code, the only thing that you can consistently predict is that there is insufficient predictability and inconsistent application.